Hey guys, I'm Tom the Tech Chap, and this is Volvo's super futuristic concept car that they think you'll want to use instead of getting on a plane. Volvo have come a long way since the days of their slightly dull cars. I really like their current style, and it looks like they're pushing even further with their plans for the future. Air travel. We all know the fun of it can wear off pretty quickly. It's tiring with long lines, delays, and a lot of waiting around. But now Volvo reckon they have a new vehicle that you'll want to use instead of taking a short-haul flight. So we've come all the way to Volvo's HQ in beautiful Gothenburg, Sweden to find out about their vision for the future of road travel. And this is it, the 360c. It's a concept for an electric, fully self-driving vehicle that's about the same size as their current largest SUV, the XC90. Now, of course, we've seen other companies' ambitions for autonomous cars, but the Volvo is less of a traditional car meant purely for travel and more of a usable space that drives itself, with several interiors to suit different needs, allowing you to make better use of your time, which you would otherwise be wasting behind the wheel or on a plane.
We're really trying to expand the possibilities of self-driving technology. You can think about it as a way of getting rid of all domestic air travel, for example. I think in the range of 5 to 10 years, and then this could be a reality.
So the idea is that you send for the 360c to come and pick you up. You tell it the destination using voice commands, and like a proper executive, it chauffeurs you there while you work, relax, or sleep. Now, this is only a concept for now, but it is meant to be a statement of Volvo's intent to see this kind of technology on the road. They even think it could replace taxis as well. It's a pretty forward-thinking idea, but then again, the 360c does look like it's just driven itself here from the future. The cabin is surrounded by a large glass roof and windows, and no steering wheel and no pedals means it feels really spacious inside. The 360c's interior can be laid out as an office with 4 seats around a desk, complete with a coffee maker, or as a 2-person lounge with a TV, mini fridge, and reclining seats. There's even a design for an entertainment space with a bar and ambient lighting. Perhaps the most important though is the sleeping interior. I can definitely see this being the most useful for longer journeys, especially as they're aiming to replace short-haul flights. Volvo wants it to be like a first-class airline cabin for a single passenger. It has a seat that morphs into a bed with storage areas and of course all the essential refreshments. So we had a chance to experience each of these setups in virtual reality. I can definitely see myself working on the road like you would on a train, and a personal vehicle that delivers you to your destination and avoids the strains of air travel would be very welcome, if it's not too expensive. But what about safety? I mean, traditional seatbelts obviously won't work while you're lying down, so Volvo are looking into possibilities of restraints being built into a special blanket, as well as other means. Volvo are exploring using the car's shape, what they call its kinetic design language, to give anyone seeing the car the impression of its movement and its intent to move forward. If you're a fan of over-the-top RGB lights, then you'll love the band of LED lights they've designed that wrap around the body that dynamically pulses and changes color, with specially designed sounds to make others aware of its presence, or to warn them to get out of the way. We could all be using something like the 360c one day, but to better understand Volvo's plans for the future, I think it also helps to understand their past. So they actually gave us a chance to drive around Gothenburg in some gorgeous vintage Volvos to see just how far they've come. Which, believe me, is a long way. These cars may be great to look at, but they're pretty tricky to drive, and our trip down memory lane didn't always go smoothly.
Whoa.
Coming away, what was most obvious to me is how a self-driving car would be far safer than a me behind the wheel. Volvo say they plan for the 360c to be at least as safe as with a human driver. It is a pretty cool concept though, but you have to wonder how much work has to be done with legislation and road infrastructure before this can actually become a reality. It's clear there's a long way to go, and I bet it'll be most likely between airports and cities on wider roads and bigger highways. Personally though, I'd love to make use of this type of vehicle. But what do you think about the 360c? Is it the future, or will it always remain a concept and always be 10 years out? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Do hit that like and subscribe button below if you enjoyed this video and if you'd like me to make more car tech videos. And I'll see you next time right here on the Tech Chap.